touched over 3 million voters with phone calls and door knocks, and that was all happening under the radar. They were on TV saying all kinds of nasty things, calling us by our Christian name. And I'll tell you the good news.
Hi guys, welcome back to Shows to Daybreak. We're on chapter 1 now, I believe. And we're just at the beginning of it too, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, my son Chris has been in the bowl for 20 years. He works out of Suffolk right now. He actually personally called me and he wants to know what you're going to do so he can finally do his job again.
Well, first of all, tell them thank you for his service. That is a difficult job on a good day. So the first thing we're going to do, if President Trump is elected and I go into the Senate, is we're going to do Remain in Mexico right away. Has to happen. We're going to end sanctuary cities, right? So we're going to make it less interesting for them to do it. We are going to make sure that the folks that are here, we find them and spin them around and send them home. They are overwhelming communities that we're doing. So we need to empower the Customs and Border Protection officers and agents to do their jobs, and they can do it. If we empower them on the first day, you'll be surprised that they turn around and have to.
Ladies and Tony, thank you very much. We're going to talk about Paul. You homeschool your kids. You're concerned about school choice. What's your question?
Well, my wonderful wife passed away last year, and I raised 4 children, homeschooled them. They're all in their 20s now, doing extremely well. What is your stance on school choice?
I'm a huge fan of school choice. If you think about it, 57% of our high school seniors last year couldn't read at the 6th grade level. 80% of our students in Michigan are reading below grade level. If we don't have school choice, we're going to lock these kids into a future of poverty, and we're going to have to change. So I'm a big believer. School choice will give us the competition, get schools back going. And by the way, get all the other nonsense out of schools and get reading, writing, and arithmetic.
That's a question. Stop your father creed. Absolutely. I'm a single father of 3 daughters. Small town America. And my question for Mike is, in a day and age where your opponent says that she stands for women's freedoms, but really stands for what she calls the rights of men to use the restrooms, locker rooms, and compete in women's sports, what are you going to do to protect my daughters and the daughters of women?
Yeah, this is a great question. By the way, you're going to find here that there's more common sense in this diner than all the committee rooms that belong to today. We're going to enforce Title IX. It is absolutely ridiculous that women are losing scholarships to biological males, that they have to put up with biological males in their locker rooms. And unfortunately, my opponent voted and was the lead author of the bill to do that. Representative of Michigan, we're going to end that. I'll protect your daughter, my wife, and all of our daughters.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Here's Mike Rogers here from the voters. And over here, Brian.
News next about big news about that. Big news about the.
You guys were awesome.
For sure. About the poll. I did not know he was up. Meanwhile, thanks so much, Pete. Tomorrow, Will Kane is going to be out and about. He's having breakfast with friends live in the battleground state of Georgia. We'll see where that goes. Meanwhile, Deuces on the Loose to see what the folks have to say about President Biden's trash talk. Plus, it's Halloween and we are getting our sugar kick. Thanks to Dunkin' Donuts ahead of our annual costume parade on Fox Square. Don't move.
Did you know that hard-working, patriotic Americans, just like you and me, spend an estimated $500 billion annually, mostly with big tech, big rocks, and other world companies? And billions of that money goes to support the radical left and their crazy agenda? Stop! We're actually funding our own democracy. Join Mammoth Nation and see. We have a huge variety of products from carefully vetted American retailers who love America. Right now, go to RePhantazio.com. Lifetime member today.
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like with Vyvgart Hytrulo, a subcutaneous injection that takes about 30 to 90 seconds. For one thing, could it mean more time for you? Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness with a treatment plan that's personalized to you. Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you have a serious allergy to any of its ingredients. It can cause serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing and decrease in blood pressure, leading to fainting and allergic reactions such as rashes, swelling under the skin, shortness of breath, and hives. The most common side effects are respiratory and urinary tract infections, headaches, and injection site reactions. It may increase the risk of infusion-related reactions and infection. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection. Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo for GMG and picture your life in motion.
If you're looking for a nutritional supplement that really makes a difference, look at Immuno 150. My life and my health have changed since I began taking Immuno 150. The pain and inflammation in my joints is gone.
I can hardly believe how much my health has improved within 6 weeks of starting Immuno 150. I have more energy, my pain is gone, and I've lost weight too.
I've noticed that driving my truck all day tends to give me more energy. It keeps me more alert.
Since I've been taking my Immuno 150, I've seen tremendous changes in my body, from the pain in my hands being gone to the brain fog being gone. It helps me just feel energy.
This is an example of what we hear from thousands of customers. Look at the 2 videos on our website and place your order for Immuno 150 online or call 888-316-2224. You won't believe what 7 times more minerals can do for you. 888-316-2224. Order now.
With kids still at home and a full-time job, taking care of mom is becoming a real challenge. I was so grateful to discover Visiting Angels. Mom's Visiting Angel helps her shower and dress, and she keeps an eye on Mom's Alzheimer's. And our care manager gives me regular updates. Best of all, Mom has a trusted companion who cares about her.
I'm proud of all my rookies.
When you can't watch, get the latest news, business, and news headlines on Sirius XM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on Sirius XM. American News Listening.
The last 2 years that I've been on my own, it's been really challenging in order to make ends meet. Even the agency that I deal with for things like food, keeping the cost of food down, help with groceries and other necessities that we can use, that just always start with a smile. Thanks to amazing seniors like yourself, live great.
Does anything catch your eye?
Hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. We encourage Canadians to pause and remember all the veterans who sacrificed for us. Lest we forget.
What's it gonna be? You better take a picture.
Good morning, everybody. Live in New York City. It's going to be a Halloween parade. I've got some friends. What is your name, young lady? That's Stephanie. What are you for Halloween?
I am Annabelle the Haunted Doll.
Oh my goodness, exciting. Are you excited for the parade?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, do you want to do the one here in New York?
It's sunny and warm.
Sunny and warm and hot. Let's take a look at the rest of the country real quick. I will show you what your Halloween forecast looks like. It's going to be warmer than average. We actually could go like top 2 of the warmest Halloweens on record. We do have the potential for showers and thunderstorms along the Mississippi River Valley and snow in the upper Midwest and the Northwest. So FoxWeather.com for all of your Halloween forecast details. You want to toss it back to Lawrence?
Back
Thank you. You're natural.
Nicely done.
Thanks, Jada.
So Donald Trump capitalizing on the night's trash talk, rolling up to his Wisconsin rally in a garbage truck. So what do Americans in the Bay New York think about this? We sent Bruce on the loose to find out. What are they saying?
That's right. Thanks, Lawrence. Cover the New York Post right there. Trump takes out the trash. And of course, he's wearing a reflective vest like I am right here. What's your name? Will. Who am I? What normal, like he said? Who am I dressed like? Jay Trump.
Shit.
When you saw him there fighting a shotgun in the trash truck yesterday, what did
I was inspired and enlightened.
really? In what way?
He's just for us. It's for everybody.
Well, what about, it sounded like Joe Biden was calling people who are for him trash.
Yeah, it was a little insulting, but I didn't take it to heart. So,
Where you work?
50-50 Madison.
You're late. Thank you very much. All right, I know. So I'm dressed like this, and so is this guy.
How are you? Good morning.
You too.
I'm a demolition contractor and in the waste business in New York City.
Oh, in the waste business in New York City. Let me ask you this. When you saw Donald Trump dressed up like you, what'd you think yesterday?
He's trying to what's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to personify with the working class people.
So, yeah, what about the other side called you trash?
Oh, that's a whole different story.
You think it's going to motivate Trump voters?
I don't think it is at all. I think people want to see change, and I think Donald will bring it to the table.
All right, get to work. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, Halloween parades here in New York City, and here's a couple of families right here. You are from New Jersey. So, what did you make of the Trump takes out the trash yesterday?
Brilliant. It was good publicity for us. He's there showing how to be a hardworking person and part of the American people.
Are you proud trash?
Proud trash. I'm more proud to be called trash.
Yeah.
Well,
Until like 48 hours ago, it was kind of a bad thing.
Yeah, but now I'm proud of it. I'm used to it.
Yeah. And here's the best news. I didn't have a Halloween costume until he said this, and now I'm all dressed up.
You're good to go. What do you have to say?
That's something to say. All right, very good. How old are you?
7.
Okay, I don't think you can vote yet. You gotta be 9 here in New York City. All right, very good. Well, so that's the impression out of the street. It could be a motivator for people who like Trump. She's nodding yes. Anyway, coming up in the channel in 9 minutes and 40 seconds, Bill Hemmer and Dana Perino are going to take over. I wonder how they are dressed. Are you guys dressed like Barbara over too? I think there's a sample in the control room, so we're going to step aside for Fox and Friends in just a minute.
Some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Employers that includes the right investment and benefit choices, so you can reach today's financial goals and look to more confident future. Well invested, well protected.
There would be an hour in the day that I didn't think about hair thinning. I chose Nutrafol because it was 100% soy-free. And I experienced thickness, volume. Nutrafol is life-changing for me.
Get growing at Nutrafol.com.
Hello to my fellow patriots, my great Americans. We have some very big news. My new book, Save America, published by Winning Team Publishing, is now available for order on 45books.com. It is the only book that covers my time in the White House, our third presidential campaign, and a preview of the best things that are yet to come. You're going to love having it, showing it. You're going to really enjoy it. Get a copy today. Go to 45books.com. Thank you, everybody.
A large retail store just canceled on huge order leaving us with extra bills. But you know what? That's their loss. I'm going to make it your game. For the first time ever, you get standard classic line bills for wholesale prices. Only $14.88. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Only $14.88. But it gets even better. For a limited time, I'm going to offer my entire classic collection at wholesale prices. Upgrade to a queen size my pillow for just $18.88. King size only $1 more. Get my body pillows for $29.88 and multi-use my pillows for only $9.88. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on the screen Use your promo code to take advantage of wholesale pricing for the first time ever on TV, including my standard size My Pillow, only $14.88. They've never been offered this low before. We have limited quantities at this price, so limit's going to be 10, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Stay tuned to learn more about this limited time offer from Renewal by Anderson.
When it comes to our homes, we only want the very best, particularly when it comes to choosing replacement windows and doors. Hi, I'm Ann Miller, thrilled to be with Nick from Renewal by Anderson.
Thanks, Ann. We believe that everyone deserves to have windows and doors that look great, stand the test of time, don't break the bank.
And our unpredictable weather.
I can't stop
I gotta
staring
tell you,
at tree
quality and
on tower.
durability,
It's so
super important.
pretty.
Absolutely, and
It's
that's
also
where
big as
Fiber's
hell.
composite
230
material truly
orange
shines.
tall, to be
It's
exact.
twice as strong
You'll
as
miss it wherever you
vinyl,
go.
so it's warranted not to crack or rot. And with our
When tourists come to
energy-efficient
visit,
glass,
it's always
our
the
windows
first
help
thing
keep
they
your
see.
home cozy in the winter and cool in the summer.
Well, that all sounds
Man,
great.
this place is
So
packed
what
with
about the cost?
We know that affordability is top
Not
of
good
mind
with
for
crowds, I
every home,
assume?
and we pride ourselves on
Huh? I
delivering
love it. Perfect
outstanding
thing to slip
windows
into
and
when someone's
doors
tailing
to
my
fit your
house.
style and your budget.
Wow, that really sets you apart. So tell me how Renewal by Anderson is tied to the community.
Well, for starters, our team members live right here in your community. We know the challenges homeowners face, and we are committed to delivering the very best for our customers. Plus, we custom build every exclusive clean replacement window in the USA.
It is great to know that you have such strong roots here.
Before October 31st, buy one window, patio door, or entry door, and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off with a minimum purchase of 4. Plus, save an extra $35 on every window and door you buy. With no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. This offer ends October 31st. For a free appointment with Renewal by Anderson, call 1-800-704-4200. That's 1-800-704-4200. Hi, I'm Tony Hawk, and like many of you, I take a stab to reduce cholesterol. But statins can also deplete CoQ10 levels. That's why my doctor recommended QNOL for CoQ10. QNOL has the #1 cardiologist recommended form of CoQ10. QNOL, the brand I trust.
When you keep watching, get the latest news. It's the same news that SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
Administration's been under pressure for months to make a decision on this.
No one covers Democracy 24 like the reporters of Fox News. Well, today is Halloween. Ain't this modern here? Ladies and gentlemen, unusual costumes before it gets inside your hand. Box and friends, Halloween! Party City for balloons and accessories. Visit Party City for all of your Halloween needs.
And we have a bunch of little trick-or-treaters, all of our children, joining us here on the Harrisburg to show off their costumes. First up is Hayden, my daughter, and our kitty dog. She has the same outfit. She's the first pussy cowgirls. Hayden was used to Let's go like this better than Christmas. I just
Me too. If you stay on the stage, you want to.
this holiday better than Christmas.
Okay.
Alright, look at Carly.
Just give her the dog, or is that her dog?
That's our dog.
It came with the costume. Right, next is Carly's Shin Kitchen. She's all shut up. And baby, it seems for Russia.
before you.
Everybody saw pictures of the cookie show. Thank you.
Probably a little early. Okay, Lawrence, I want to introduce you to come on over. There we go, girls. And check it out. They all have to share the spotlight with Brown. Now, we will give you candy, but first you gotta say what? Trick or treat. That's right. All right. Okay. These are sports guys. This is Bryce, Messi, Max, and Yankee, Dustin, and Danny, football players. All together, we all coming out together.
Christian, what are you dressed as?
Taco God, a Christian costume.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
What do you like about Halloween? Absolutely, that's going to be all day. I love your costume.
What do we have today?
And a Spider-Man and Jason Zombie. Come on. Come on in, let's get those buckets out.
Fuck. Wrong button.
What do we have today?
Make sure you get your FaceTime. Take your mask off for the camera so they know what you're really doing. There you go. What do you learn next week? So, Hazel, what is your plans?
My plans, we are going to a restaurant with all of our friends at 3 o'clock and then trick-or-treating.
Thank you guys for the Roland Philadelphia showdown happening this morning, pitting Elon Musk versus the far-left DA in that town, Larry Krasner.
Thanks for coming in.
Musk has been ordered by a judge to attend a court hearing this morning over that $1 million lottery for voters trying to get them signed up and pledge their allegiance to the First and Second Amendment. The question is whether or not Elon shows up, so we're watching that together from Philly. This from last night at Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Response to Joe and Kamala is very simple. You can't lead America if you don't love Americans. It's true. I call you the heart and soul of America. You are the heart. You built our country.
There it is, new uniform. 5 days, folks. From an insult to a rally cry, Donald Trump's in Wisconsin, pledging to be a president for all Americans.
Oh, you just plug it in, okay? It's $200 laptop or keyboard, but it shines lights and stuff. I'll tell you how to do it, okay? Go here. Watch. What computer you want to use it on. I'll show you. It's cool.
So the crowd was roaring, and then Trump went into a riff about how he came up with the whole garbage idea. It was quite funny, actually. But this is what we're looking at now, 5 days out. New Fox polling on your screen, neck and neck. Is this moment enough to move the needle? New Fox polling, deadlock race. More on that with Kellyanne Conway. She has the analysis. Alicia Cooney reports from Arizona on the Harris campaign. Aisha Hosney reports from Nevada on the Trump campaign. And that is where we begin with you. Aisha, good morning.
Happy Halloween. A big number. You didn't get in the back of the truck, as you suggested yesterday, but close enough. I'm going to guess this is going to be the #1 costume that people come to this rally during today on Halloween. Take a look at this in what is now probably the biggest poll of the year. Trump riding shotgun in a garbage truck while wearing an orange safety vest at the airport in Bridgeton, Wisconsin. So he actually kept that vest on throughout his entire rally. As he said, President Biden's behaviors should be
I think that the comments made by really both of them, there's really two of them, about being garbage, maybe 250 million people, they shouldn't be talking. That's like deplorable failure. This is the deplorable failure. And I think this is worse, actually. For Joe Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace.
So guys, the Trump campaign is on the offense in this home stretch. The GOP candidate is actually going to make his first visit to Democrat-leaning New Mexico today. If you're wondering why they would do that, the campaign tells me Trump is courting Latino voters and looking to expand the map. Plenty of those voters in New Mexico. Next, he's going to come here to Nevada, focus on reducing the cost of home ownership here in the state. He'll also likely encourage early voting as the last state to do that. Tomorrow. And then he wraps up his West Coast swing in Arizona. Last year's power rankings actually suggest that Arizona may be Trump's strongest battleground opportunity. He's got an edge in the majority of polls here that don't exist for him or Harris in really any other swing state. Now, Bibi Harris is also stopping in Arizona and Nevada today. She's going to be with Jennifer Lopez here in Nevada, and we'll see how many people show up at today's rally with those orange safety vests on. I would imagine a lot.
Okay, it is Halloween. Thank you, guys. Nice to see you there in Nevada. Thanks, Tim.
Meantime, Vice President Harris still in major damage control mode over Biden's remark. Alicia Cunha is live in Phoenix. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Bill. Vice President Harris is coming to Arizona to court Latino voters, but she arrives on the deepest. Here's a portion from an ABC News interview from yesterday.
Here's how I think about it. I really want to bring our country together. You are promising to bring people together, even people who disagree with you. Say, well, how did you make the table? How do you convince Trump supporters of that, though, when you're calling their candidate a would-be dictator, a petty tyrant? I am talking to everyone at the table.
Harris also has her work cut out for her here in Arizona, which has the largest Hispanic population of the battleground states. A recent Mirrors poll of Arizona likely Latino voters found Trump leads Harris 53% to 46%. That is with a margin of error of 3.7. Fox News' most recent poll shows voters enough from toss-up to leaning Republican. The former president appears to have an enduring edge in this battleground. President Biden beat Trump in this state by a little more than 10,000 votes in 2020. On the issues, polls consistently show Harris is more trusted than most on reproductive rights, but Trump leads on the economy and the border. At the same time, U.S. Customs and Border Protection releasing these numbers for Arizona, showing in fiscal year 2024, there were nearly 565,000 illegal border crosses in this state. Dana, today, Harris will be appearing here in suburban Phoenix with a very popular Mexican music group called El Tigres del Norte. Then, as Aisha mentioned, she heads to Nevada, where she will be appearing with J-Lo. Back to you.
Tigres, the Tigers of the North, Northern Tiger, think about that. It's very
good. Okay, so Dana, right here is a coin flip, all right? These are three significant battleground states: Michigan, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. This is what our Fox polling tells us today. Two things to keep an eye on, right? The margin of error on all three states is 3 points, plus or minus. Pretty good polling, all right? Also, is among likely voters, not just registered voters, but likely voters who sometimes it gives us a better idea of the ultimate outcome. Here's what we got. In Michigan, we've got flat out for 39-49. In Pennsylvania, Trump leads by a point of 50%. Likewise for North Carolina. That's what we all put down here, okay? Blue wall states, all right? That's Wisconsin, that's Michigan, Pennsylvania. These are brothers in arms, okay? They vote as a unit. Going back to 1992, you see it, right? The Clinton years, Gore and Kerry, both losers those years, but Obama was a victor in 08 and 12. But then they crossed over, went 3 for 3 to Trump, then flipped again to Biden. Upper Midwest, great night state, going back to the dimension of Milwaukee. This is a target for the Trump team as well as the Harris team. This is what we find on the issues right now, okay? Far right, Kamala Harris on abortion. She leads in her polling with 18 points.
Guy's got a fucking hole on him, that's for sure.
By 6 points. 16 rather, sorry. In the middle, Jimmy Conner. Donald Trump over the summer had a significant lead in this, sometimes in the polling as much as double digits, all right? In this particular moment, in the state of Michigan, he leads, but it is by 2 points plus 2.5. The easiest way to look at this, okay? Going into Tuesday, her easiest path is Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and picking up one in Nebraska. And take a few of those off the board, okay? His easiest path, going into Tuesday, get to 270, flipping Georgia, keeping North Carolina, and flipping Pennsylvania. Have a good one. Joanne Conway joins us now. Joanne, good morning to you. Join our conversation here. What do you see in the polling? What's top of mind right now? Hello.
Top of mind right now is that what the campaign is doing in the last 24 hours is going. Because the unexpected surprises you face to go until election day should be in your own making. And I disagree that this is a gas I testify, and I think many Trump supporters, including me, see it as a revelation. This is how they feel about us. Whether we're deplorable, irredeemable, MAGA extremists, racist, xenophobic, we get called everything. We get called that by some of these Democratic Senate candidates as well who are playing defense. I think much of this was the way Kamala Harris has mishandled her boss, Joe Biden. She tries to distance herself from him. Why isn't he in the front row at her speech in the Met? Thanks like a call to the stage. He was more racist and inclusive. Instead, they made him by himself in the White House, and he's doing a call on behalf of her campaign to a very left-wing Latino group, and we all saw what came from that. So, look, I think at this stage, the big October surprise for me has been how Kamala 2024 has become Hillary 2016. They don't seem to have joy on the job, that sort of alacrity, that energy, that elasticity that shows you're resilient, you can adapt to unforeseen circumstances, you can make a little bit of your own luck. And because they tried to tattoo Donald Trump for 2 days to some comedian and his tasteless joke that Trump said he's never even met, doesn't know anything about him, you can't then evade and escape the comments of the President of the United States and the leader of your party and the boss who gave you your job. So I think this is all coming home to roost. What I'm seeing in the polling is Trump needs to get back to that advantage on the economy, the natural advantage. He does talk a lot about cultural issues. He talks a lot about the border. This is probably the moment to go back and remind everybody of the significant differences with distinctions between how he performed as president on the economy and how the Biden-Harris economy has left people feeling more economically vulnerable, and that everyday consumables, not luxuries, have become out of reach and unaffordable.
And to that point, the battleground stabilization numbers are pretty stark. You just point to all of those, pull them up here. Everything in this group except for Pennsylvania is above 20%. Pennsylvania at 19.2%. So that is definitely on people's mind. If you pull up this poll about Michigan, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania and the family situation, you just touched on this. I'll just give these numbers and let you carry on. Michigan, how do you feel your family is doing? Holding steady or falling behind? If you look at these numbers here, 42, 45 in Michigan, holding steady 44, but falling behind 44 in North Carolina, and then in Pennsylvania, a similar number. So similar, Kevin and I were just saying that very similar in those two states, how people are feeling.
And they are, because they've all been victims to excessive government spending. You know, we have spent money in this administration that we don't have on things we don't need or didn't say ask for. In Michigan, you've got these very particularized, granular issues. Of course, the average American population upset with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, but the EV mandate. Alyssa talking and saying, I don't have an electric vehicle. But people here, they're looking at an electric vehicle and hear a mandate, which takes away your choice. Look, for voters, the questions are always very simple for them. They go in there and they look at their mailbox, they go to the laptop, and they say, there are no wars, I want to stay the course for them to make a change. That's what Kamala Harris is trying to be, the change agent, the insurgent. But people see her as the incumbent. She's got her fingerprints all over these economic data that you are showing. And the other thing that's happening is, basically Kamala Harris and the Democrats are saying, squirrel, that's not true. You're telling us your family is barely hanging on or getting behind or falling behind. And that's not true. And by the way, even to the extent it is kind of sort of true, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, it's not as important as calling him names, as stopping Donald Trump from being president. Look, I think the Kamala Harris campaign, like Hillary, like some of Trump's primary opponents in the last year and earlier this year have fallen into the same trap. They make their candidacies about Trump. People want it to be about them, the people. They're listening very carefully to how you can improve their lives. Give them a little bit of a relief valve, maybe the things that vex them. Americans should not be more clean and simple in terms of what is bothering them and what they're taking into the polls. And even closing arguments for Kamala Harris to be going back to abortion, non-inflation, non-immigration in such a way, do they not understand abortion voters are already big? And last point I want to make, then we'll hear enough. Because of these 10 abortion initiatives in these different states, some of which are swing states like Arizona and Nevada, you don't need to have your presidential vote be a proxy for your position on abortion. You can have your position on abortion be the way you vote on the initiative. So you can vote one way at the presidential level and vote the same or a different way on the abortion initiative. I know the Republicans are doing a good thing by giving up turnout, but we voters, we're very smart, and we know how to bounce around on the ballot a little bit based on the
He's today watching the post of exactly. They find some women. Kellyanne, we are looking forward to spending the weekend with you and probably most of next week. So come on back to the day. We will see you. You got it. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
House Republicans are seeking more information into the cleanup effort over President Biden's garbage comments. Are looking into whether administration officials illegally edited an official transcript of their remarks in order to put them in a less damaging light. Two top Republicans say this. Instead of just apologizing or clarifying President Biden's words, sought to change them despite them being recorded on video by releasing a false transcript of his remarks.
Okay, also one scary sight here. President Biden leading the trick-or-treaters last time of the night and playfully pretending to take a bite out of the cookies. Once or twice or maybe more, one dressed like an ice cream cone, the other like a chicken. It was Biden's final Halloween party for the kids of staffers, the internet proving it won't be one to forget. Not like leave a mark, kind of sort of. Jackie Heinrich did some reporting late last night on this. She reached out to White House officials. And one of the responses she got was that face by the
Oh, not about the Halloween.
2 days. 2 days ago. On the transcript, that's a different.
That's on the baby.
That was just the reaction she got. On the transcript, you write about that. You know this. Like the stenographers at the White House have a job.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be
right.
Impartial. The question is whether or not
it's illegal. I don't know. It's certainly wrong.
North Korea, overnight flexing its might yet again. New reports that have sent troops to support Russia. What that could mean in the war in Ukraine. Plus this, what she found.
There is, there are people talking to synagogue, and a suspect in the shooting of a Jewish man near a synagogue confirmed being an illegal immigrant, like he was apprehended at the border last year and then released.
So we're awaiting a showdown. Might happen this morning. Elon Musk is in Philly, perhaps meeting with the progressive DA. The Tesla CEO ordered to appear in court over his giveaways of state voters. Will he show? We don't know, but we're going to find out together as we roll on 5 days away.
You think America's first to spend your hard-earned money? Do you feel guilty shopping woke companies that take your money to push a liberal agenda? The choice is yours. When you shop at Mammoth Nation, you're a part of the solution, not the problem. We have thousands of products from hundreds of Americans different on retailers. These patriots love America and they're fighting for you. So do the right thing, focus the wallet, and spend wisely. Right now, go to mammothNation.com for lifetime.
It's such a good game.
Switch to consumer cellular. All the tips is to price. Ow. Smart. The plan starting at just $20. It's easy to switch to consumer cellular. Every day, veteran homeowners are calling you to pay off credit card debt that's been piling up. They were shocked to learn they could pay 22% on their credit card balances. And if payments were late, as much as 30%. That's over 3 times the interest rate on a new day 100 VA home loan.
Pay off high-rate credit cards at Hilton with a lower rate New Day home loan. Save hundreds of thousands a year. 1-844-934-2568. Investing strategy, a product where your retirement money and investment. You have at least $100,000.
These bills are crazy.
She has no idea she's sitting on a gold mine. She doesn't know that if she owns a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, she can sell all or part of it to coverage for cash. Give me a term policy. Give me a term policy.
Find out if you're sitting on a gold mine. Call Coverage Redirect today at 800-496-9200 or visit coverageredirect.com.
Watch the news lately. Israel's under attack. Anti-Semitism like I never thought I would see. Do we have this for that? No, that's just walking in there. That's scary. What about? Come on. This is a really spot. But at least I never voted Republican in my life, but I am voting Trump. Matt, or do you think it's responsible for the content of this message?
This is the story of the one who believes being prepared is not just a way of life, it's how he helps everyone stay safe. He sweats the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. For the one, being an unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need deliver fast. Call clickgranger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Only Purple's Gel Flex Grid passes the raw egg test. No other mattress cradles your body and simultaneously supports your spine. Memory foam doesn't come close. Get your best sleep guarantee. Visit gold.com or a store near you. Off we go.
It's a special report spotlight live from downtown Philly. Red taps in for the price of a King's Wednesday as the politicians and voters weigh tonight on a must-see special report. I'm John. Now. All right. Ready to go. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Look at their faces. Steve. One small step for man. One giant leap for free streaming. This web streaming all the free with the freest TV out now.
Let me see.
North Korea conducting record-breaking ICBM missile tests as it continues to cozy up to Russia. Japan's defense agency reported the missile was in the air for 86 minutes, making it the longest flight in the country's history, and with a theoretical range capable of striking the U.S. mainland. Keep an eye on that.
I'll take the order.
Back here at home in the state of Georgia, a lot of attention watching the deep state from Tuesday night. Black voters there. They rushed to the polls the first day of early voting, but the security died. They didn't pick up between now and next Tuesday. The Democrats feeling concerned that that initial jolt might not be strong enough to turn the peach state blue. For the Commonwealth States election, the Georgia Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for your time. I just want our viewers to know you did a great job in the
And if you want to be an election or data nerd, you know, go to the Secretary of State's website. The map is terrific. You keep it up in real time. A job well done. I understand the law that was signed in May by the governor. We'll require these counties essentially to report the vote within an hour of the receiving, which means on Tuesday night, when your polls close at 7 o'clock, by 8 o'clock East Coast time, we may have as much as 80% of the vote in Georgia on our board. Is that right? Well, we look at least 65% of people will be voting early, 5% have to at least be 70%, maybe 75%. But yes, you're right. Whatever that is, that has to be reported 1 hour after polls close. And at 8 o'clock, many counties will actually, the smaller ones, will have it done by 7.
I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, so we look forward to that. I want to show you this. Call for one, guys. Here we go now. The turnout after 17 days, about 48% of all registered voters, which means a little more than half is still out there. But early voting by race, you break it down on the website. White, almost 60%, black, 26%. The reason why that's a key number is because it said that the African American vote has to be about 30% or greater to win statewide. We'll see if that's the case. Black voter turnout in Fulton County, biggest county in the state, has exceeded that, almost 34.5%. Chatham County in Savannah is below 30%. You can, hunt around on that map and pick a different county. And some of the black turnout now seems to be about 26%. What accounts for that do you know right now? Well, I don't think we'll watch it black turn up to vote. Because it's so easy to vote. My wife and I voted in less than 7 minutes. And the electronic poll pads we have now, people get checked in less than a minute. It's just very fast. People are moving. So people making their free vote for us, they want to vote absentee. That's supported with photo ID now, which we think is solid. And then we have, obviously, early voting, which is everyone's really good preference for 65-70% of all voters voting now. Everyone gets to choose, so we'll see what shows up today and tomorrow, and then next Tuesday, we're expecting big crowds. With everybody, Georgia and Florida. What did you learn? Well, number one, two guys concerns that absentee voting. We can see that both Democrats and Republicans are particular to that. I said, well, how do we do something? How do we do something very objective based? And so the engineer mentioned way to do that. They put in driver's license with photo ID and with real ID from client state. And that's giving voters confidence.
Excellent battle.
And now that we're in post-COVID, I'll say, well, we need to make sure we're strong turnout again. We need to keep that shorter than 1 hour. So on election day, why is that to be shorter than 1 hour? And with SB 189 that we did pass this year, as you referenced, those vote totals for the early votes have to be up by 8 p.m. We did all of that layers in to give people's confidence, but also they can enjoy the process of voting. Why should it be a chore? It actually should be fun to vote. It is fun to vote in Georgia. You may not like the results, I understand that. We're 50-50, but it's going to be out. You may help us do our job easier on Tuesday night to see how that goes. Kamala Harris this week was under stoppage. She was talking about the Georgia voting laws, talking about people who get thrown in jail if they get water to voters voting in line. You did not name check there, but you said that was cheap politics. Boy, it is cheap politics. In fact, they even wrote a letter to Larry David after he came here, HBO special, focused on that he had been arrested for hanging water out. The thing is, we don't have lies, for one thing, but also people were actually with t-shirts on there and actually engaging voters within that 150-foot zone. That's what we said. You can't come with that within that 150-foot zone. You want to be outside 150, you can hand out lines. You can't come within that 150-foot zone. And so we have short lines, and it just made up stuff. And that's really goes back to how this the day of Stacey Abrams. She lost by 55,000 votes in 2018. Then she said that machines would flip the votes. And now we have a candidate for president that's talking about that we're going to throw people in jail for bottled water. It's made up stuff. And we're tired of it. It's not true. People in Georgia are good people. Yeah, good luck on Tuesday. 11,700 was the number between Biden and Trump 4 years ago. Greg Raffensperger, good luck. We'll be watching. Thank you.
Well, election officials have some explaining to do as citizens from China now charged with illegally voting in Michigan. Results with it.
Shots fired, huh?
since we introduced him to the farmer's dog, it's changed his quality of life.
Use number twos are really better. Better food, better view. That's a good one.
I'm a lifelong Republican, and I voted for Trump twice, but I can't do it again. Trump wants a national sales tax on imported goods. It'll make everything more expensive for regular people, all while giving tax breaks to billionaires.
That takes care of that.
Kamala is for regular people. She wants a tax cut for 100 million Americans. So we keep more of our hard-earned money. I'm a proud Republican, but this year I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
Hi, my name is Damien. And if you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. Most plans include the Humana Healthy Options Allowance, a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items, like vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. The Healthy Options Allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend, it carries over. You can pick up your covered prescriptions all year long, even your bills. All plans have $0 co-pays for covered preventive dental services, which include 2 free cleanings a year, as well as fillings. They may also have vision coverage, including vision exams, and a yearly allowance for items such as lenses and contacts. Even hearing coverage, which includes routine hearing exams and coverage towards hearing aids. You'll even have a $0 copay for routine vaccines and telehealth visits. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana. So call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. Would you love benefits like a monthly allowance
What'll it be?
to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter? So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. If you're eligible, you can enroll you over the phone in a Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And remember, annual enrollment ends on December 7th. So call now. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like with Vyvgart Hytrulo, a subcutaneous injection that takes about 30 to 90 seconds. For one thing, could it be more time for you? Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness with a treatment plan that's personalized to you. Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you have a serious allergy to any of its ingredients. It can cause serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing and decrease in blood pressure leading to fainting, and allergic reactions such as rashes, swelling under the skin, shortness of breath, and hives. The most common side effects are respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions. It may increase the risk of infusion-related reactions and infection. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection. Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo for G&G and picture your life in motion.
Who am I? Hi, I'm Phil Simmons. I was fortunate enough to play pro football for 15 years, won 2 championships, and I've been taking balance in nature for over 2 years. And all I can say about it is, I'm very happy about it. I feel great because I know it works. I believe in the product tremendously. I take it every single day. I believe in balance of nature.
With 35% off, that's when you use discount.
Phil, the online store is LifeLock monitors millions of data points per day. If there's a problem, you fix it. Guaranteed. What did you discuss? The best picture of the year. You should be careful. I should pretend this conversation never took place. But it has taken place. I'm playing great DJ. I'm playing theaters. The Wicked Escape sale is now on.
Hey there.
Is it
Working hard or hardly working?
It's up with Sacrifice.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
This election night, we'll debut state-of-the-art technology
That will let you experience the action unlike
You're the kid
anywhere
Elaine
else.
grew up with, huh? Nice to meet you.
The story
I'm
here. More Democrats, independents, and Republicans
Watch Fox News and any other news network.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
You know your stuff.
So now, here is the tally. More than 48 million Americans have already cast a ballot, among them apparently a non-U.S.
I'm
citizen
Vatazio.
out of
I
China.
don't think I'm quite
Did
the
in the
figure
state
you
of
made me out
Michigan,
to
he
be,
was
though.
able to vote
It's nice
in
to finally
battleground
meet you,
state and
Brady.
absolutely
Sounds
fine.
like we owe you for the other day.
Gathered live in Detroit today. What happened here, Alexis, and how was it remedied? If at all.
Hi, Bill. Well, we're still waiting to figure out exactly what's going to happen there in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But
That's
this is a
so.
wild story. So
Huh.
for people watching at
Well,
home, this is
it's
what we know
nice to meet
happened.
you all the same.
Student at the
Why
University
are
of
you
Michigan
being so
who is
friendly
a
to him?
Chinese
This guy's been
student who's
stealing
not
our
a US
jobs and
citizen,
doing
was able to
shady
somehow
stuff
use
for
his
years. To
University
be
of
honest,
Michigan
we
student
probably
ID
have
card
reasonable
and
grounds to
register
apprehend
to
him.
vote. And at this point, we think his vote still might count, though, in Michigan.
So
This
like
happened
you to
on
say.
Sunday, and according to the
Jen,
Michigan Secretary of
we
State's
have
office,
nothing to
the
gain by
Chinese student cast
associating
his
with this
ballot at a
man.
campus polling
Come what
location
may,
in
he will
Ann Arbor,
expertly
Michigan.
skirt
They
the
haven't
line of
released his
legality
name
and
and
our
say he
code
is
to
facing
avoid
serious criminal
incriminating
charges,
himself.
including
We
first
need not
being
interact
lied
with
about
him
being a
more than the
citizen,
bare
but his
minimum
vote card is
necessary to do our
calculated. So at
duties,
this point,
as
we're
we
trying to
did the
figure out
other day.
exactly what's going to happen because it's already
Be
in the
quiet,
system.
Van.
Okay, the new investigation though continues. It's getting a brand new look at polls showing exactly how close things are in this battleground state of Michigan. Take a look on your screen. These are those brand new polls from Fox News that show Harris is leading Trump by 2 points in Michigan on the expanded ballot with RFK Jr. He dropped out of the race for Trump, but he's still going to be on the ballot. Now it's a dead heat, though, when you look at this in this matchup. Just Trump versus Harris in Michigan. This thing is locked at 49%. When it comes to the economy, Harris is really even with Trump. That is a difference from the last poll that came out. But he does rate best on immigration. Listen to this. Another topic he's gaining traction with is Middle East policy. And here in Michigan, the Arab and Muslim vote could swing this election, a key demographic that is slipping out of Vice President Harris's hands as days go by. And voters tell us they're angry over his stance on Israel and Gaza. We talked to an imam here in Dearborn, Michigan, which is some of the most Arab Americans in the country. They tell me the country needs strong leadership. How is the Biden-Harris administration failing in the Middle East?
If you're going to keep the war in the Middle East, with Jewish and Muslims killing each other, this is a World War III. So dangerous. We don't allow somebody. We need a strong man, and I hope and I think Mr. Trump will do it.
And he's not the only one, Bill, who's shifting here on the ground in Arab Muslim communities, says that's happening across the board, also with the black votes. We'll see exactly what happens in just a few days.
Certainly one to watch in a big way, too. Alexis, nice to see you live there in Detroit.
That's great. Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley, and I know you're following all of this very closely. I want to show you a little bit about the number of this. Excuse me, I have the wrong thing here in front of me. The number of lawsuits that are already refiled. Is that going to gum up the works? Like, could we end up in a situation where we feel like we want to make a call, but we can't because the lawsuits hold it up?
Look, it may be a late night, it may be a long week, depending on how close this is. We've gone through this in previous presidential elections. I remember in 2016, I didn't leave Fox Studio in New York till about 2:30 in the morning. So we may have a repeat on that. The good news is that we are tackling some of these things earlier than we have normally done. There is a major problem developing with fraudulent registration. Those numbers are going up. The number of districts are going up. But to the credit of election officials, they seem to be on this. They seem to be trying to get to the bottom of this. It seems to be a systemic effort that has led to fraudulent or false registration. It's better to deal with that now. The problem with post-election challenges is you just don't have the runway. Courts often throw up their hands, or they say you don't have standing. They rarely force state election board officials to turn over information, and that produces a lot of frustration and a lot of distrust. So in some ways, the earlier litigation may give us greater transparency.
Okay, we'll see about that. There's a case we're waiting on right now in Philadelphia. And we think it might happen at the top of the next hour. If Elon Musk is assigned before a judge,
He's been doing these $1 million giveaways. He's trying to get people to sign a petition that they will respect the U.S. Constitution. And the DA thinks this might be illegal. What do you think?
Well, this is Gary Krashner, who's actually one of my classmates at the University of Chicago. And he has always been known to have a very strong political edge as a district attorney. I think the violence that is also made here are rather transparently political. They want to pull Musk off of his campaigning into a Philadelphia courtroom. Musk's argument and his company's argument is, look, it's not illegal to have a lottery to sign a petition in favor of the Constitution. We want only registered voters to do that. If you're going to be competing in this lottery, you've got to be participating in the political process. The other side is saying, look, it's illegal to pay people to register or to vote. They got a shot across the bow from the Justice Department on this, but there have been no charges. The Krasner thing in Philadelphia is a civil action that is largely sort of nitpicking on whether this is an appropriate lottery system. But it seems like a real effort just to pull them into Philadelphia and into this courtroom in front of hopefully a favorable judge from Krasner's point of view.
What happens if Elon Musk doesn't go?
Well, that's a good question. The judge said he wants the parties in the courtroom. I think it'd be a very good idea to go, even though there's a lot to object about this. There really is no reason why Musk would be forced to go into that courtroom. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me why this judge would insist upon it, since his company, his campaign, his representatives will be there. But we'll have to see. Everything about Elon Musk comes with a healthy dose of drama.
Well, I don't know what the difference between this and Zuckbox in 2020. But the Musk does have a lot of money in a lot of different places. Is there a difference quickly or not?
Well, both of them have different bases to defend them, but you're right. These are people who are putting a lot of money in here to try to ramp up the political process. I think in the end, this would be a difficult case to make as a criminal matter against Musk. I mean,
Excellent.
and the question is then, why are they putting such an effort in this?
He gave money to organizations that were already established, not individuals. But I think the point you're making, Jonathan, is the right one, which is that if you're already registered to vote, and then you sign the petition and you get $1 million to be fine. The question is, are you paying people to register to vote? And from what my read of it is that's not the case, but we'll see what happens in court.
I think that's right, and there's no question it'd be illegal if the court views this as saying, look, this might be a close call, but he's actually giving the money to just sign a petition in favor of the Constitution. That's not unlawful, and I think that's where they're likely to end up. All right, we got
Excellent. We'll save it here, okay?
to